Hi guys, hi BFF. So I am Mafe and welcome to Moms Know Best show where we share weekly stories and incredible experiences that can inspire and motivate people in their everyday lives. So let's start with the episode. Of course, I am always honored to be with my fellow BFF as my beautiful co-host. Yona, how are you today?
Hello, everybody. I am very, very good. Thank you to everybody who's joined us. Magandang hapon to everybody here on Facebook and also on Kumu. It's such a beautiful day today. Obviously, we're excited about today, and today isn't going to be filled with any surprises or anything like that, Marfe, so you can relax. don't feel like there might be something that's around the corner. We left that for last week. So for anybody who missed the surprise that we did last week, check it out in our replay. It's a good one, not to be missed.
Well, it feels like deja vu right now. So let's just make sure that we inspire and not shock everyone. But anywho, for the ones who have just joined us, Yana and I are moms, and we are also wives of our amazing partners, and we're also siblings, friends, and business owners. And we do all sorts of things. We wear many hats for our kids, most especially who need us 24/7, our families, our friends, and our support units and communities. That's our special fave. But with everything that is on our plate, we as also a human also know that we need that extra support. So that is the reason why we created this platform to share a weekly dose of motivation and inspiration to those who need it most.
Exactly, that's right, Fef. So to inspire our viewers, we share beautiful real life experiences from exceptional personalities to inspire people in really whatever industry that they're in. And so for today's episode, we will be joined by a wife, a super mom of three beautiful children. Our special guest is a certified degree holder plantita. I mean, she's not just a plantita, but she's actually a degree holder. We'll find out more of that. She has a master's degree holder in agriculture, plant pathology at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. Now, not just that, she's also a content creator at Kaya Services. She aims to help entrepreneurs to build their content for digital marketing using blogs, emails, captions, and even social media graphics. Now, this superwoman has a successful content creation career and has been a great asset to both Kaya Services and EVS. Now, her expertise and experience as a mother, as a plant pathologist, and as a content creator truly proves how great of a woman she is. And not just that, right, Marfe? I mean, as well that she also has such a beautiful heart, right?
Yes. Yes. This woman, for real, today our special guest is none other than Miss Ariane Ponaya. Hi, Ariane.
Yay! Welcome.
Hi, hello everyone. I feel
Hello,
kind of
Hello.
nervous. So nervous. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm so nervous. Because
Oh my
this is my
goodness.
first time on a show.
This is just ako lang to, which is
I know. It's not like you don't do this already, but yes,
Yeah.
you are in the hot seat today, and we want to be able to share you with our community because as also an amazing mom, you do so much. So we're happy that you're here and you have time to join us just to give that little time out. So before we get started, we have a little icebreaker today. So it's super quick and easy. Are you ready, Ariane?
Yes, ever ready.
Always. So we have a really simple question to ask you, and it is: if you were a flower, what would you be and why?
Well, if I'm a flower, I would be a gerbera. Are you familiar with gerbera?
Oh,
Yes,
yes, I
the
think so.
daisies. Yeah. Bakit? Kasi,
Ah,
yeah, daisies because they are quite resilient um,
Mm,
around. Just they grow everywhere actually. They can grow everywhere.
yes.
And then they're just pretty. Ano siya? They have different colors kasi. So yeah,
Mm,
mm,
I'm really attracted with gerbera, and I have different colors as well. So every time I talk to somebody, I just put my own color depending on the person, because as an introvert myself, I have to because if you're not familiar with being an introvert, I have my social ups and downs. So I really
mhm.
have to put some color depending on whom I'm talking to. Yeah.
yes.
Yes. Wow.
I love that.
And that was a
Yeah.
simple question.
Sorry. I have to explain further.
that's and that's how Ariane's mind works. She really
I
there's
love it.
different layers to it. I love it. It's so
Mhm.
cool. So obviously both Martha and I know you, a little bit more than others. But for those who don't know you yet, Ariane, can you share a little background about yourself? And perhaps you could even share with us, what your aspirations are.
Well, as a kid, I wanted to be a singer.
Oh,
Singer.
really?
Yeah, I wanted to be a singer because I love to sing. But
Mm-hmm.
then as I grew older, I just went to the path of nature, so more on agriculture. So in agriculture, there are a lot of branches. Pwedeng sa animal science or sa horticulture, sa landscape, everything. But I opt to be a doctor then as well. So I am a doctor of plants. That's why I took up plant pathology. So plant pathology is all about diseases of plants. So if you don't know, it's very important kasi we eat food. The
Right.
food we eat on the table are fresh, are clean, and no diseases. Just like in human diseases, syempre gusto natin yung kakainin natin malinis. So, ganun yung trabaho
Mhm.
namin. We assess food, we assess plants, and even yung mga horticulture plants that you have at home, the different monstera and all of that. So we take care of that. So I am a lover of cats as well. So I love
Oh,
cats, yeah. But unfortunately, when I was a kid, I have 12 cats. So that's
Wow.
how I love cats. But because I have children right now, I I don't have any more cats because they might be allergic. So yeah,
oh.
I have a creative mind. I have lots of ideas. Sometimes I stutter because I don't know how to. My mind is not really that connected with my mouth. It's like my mind is running so fast that my mouth couldn't really keep up. So yeah, so that's why I write it down. So that's why I write it down. So I really wanted to be a writer. I'm a frustrated writer, but honestly, when I was in grade school, writing is not really my expertise. So through Kaya Services, I was able to to express my creativity through writing and in social media platforms. So yeah, my visions and dreams. I just want my kids to grow up really well, to have a better future. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow, that's so beautiful. I mean, I think through all of our experiences, I think it's always that, right? That we want to have provide for our children so that they are
Mhm.
able to live the best life that we can provide for them, right? But yes, there were so many interesting things there, right, Marfe? From plants
Yes.
to writing, and it's just amazing that that journey that you've had. But I suppose
Mhm.
going from Ariane, going from plant pathology and then becoming a virtual content creator. Like, explain to us, how did that transition happen?
Because in plant pathology, I have limited choices. So I would go to research, I would go to field work, or I would go to academe. So I will teach. So because I am a mother, I wanted to be with my kids. So the next start, kasi I was really exhausted in field work and even in research work because we have a lot of overtimes. We do a lot of field work. I'm really so red when I get home.
Oh,
Yeah, because we have to go through several fields. When I had my thesis in my master's degree, I had to climb hundreds of banana trees just to just to just to count the what do you call this, the discolorations in the banana leaves, something like that.
wow.
So it was a tedious work. I had no assistant. I had to go through a lot. So yeah, and even in rice fields. So that's the work of a plant pathologist. You really have to go through fields, or if in the lab. So I'm dealing with mycology. Mycology is more on fungi. So if you're familiar with fungi in people, so it's just like in plants. So there are a lot of spores in the laboratory. So I have asthma. So that's my limitation. So I said no, I wanted to pursue anything else, or something else. Then one time I had an opportunity to work in an e-learning company. So e-learning, I prepared several subjects for science or several writings for science quizzes, something like that. And that led me, when I was taking care of my first child, that led me to work from home, a job. So I applied for an e-learning company again, and then I did the content. And so after a few years, I got to Kaya Services, and my amazing boss gave me an opportunity to write for them. So that's the very start of being a content writer. They believed in me. Even if
Yes.
I'm crying. Because
Okay.
Okay lang yan. I love
Okay.
the testimony right now, Yona.
because the
Gosh.
truth is, it's really hard to have a job that is not really related, especially online. What would I do online, di ba? I'm a plant pathologist. I even experienced a lot of negative comments. I finished my master's degree, but I'm working at home. Even before the pandemic. Sorry, I'm emotional kasi
It's okay. You don't need to apologize. It's fine.
I tried to prove to them that I can work at home, be with my family, and earn at the same time, and do what I love to do, writing and, you know, doing social media graphics. So even if it's really not plant pathology, I still do what I love. So that's why I'm crying kasi a lot of people are also experiencing this. They finish PhD, they finish master's degree, but their work is not really related to the one that they pursue, di ba? So yon. So I even had that feeling from my relatives and family members. So yeah. So right now they believe me na. They believe me kasi I'm earning, through sweat and tears. So yeah. So it's really possible for people, for mothers like me, even if you graduated on something on a different course, you can really pursue an online job or an online career. So yeah.
Oh, I
I
love that.
love
Thank you.
this.
That was beautiful,
Well,
Ariane.
Ariane, you are such an inspiration. The courage that you have. Ikaw na nagsasalita para sa lahat. Like you
Mm-hmm.
said, there are a lot of moms or even other males, single parents, parents that have had to make the sacrifice because our children are number one. Always depends on our situation, regardless of what people may perceive na, oh, dapat ganito. Oh, you did that, you should be this now. You don't live in my shoes each day. So for you to even share that with just pure heart and honesty,
Mm-hmm.
kudos to you
Yeah.
because you have really found the right people. And like what we always share, diba? You're at the right place at the right time with the right people.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever the support group that you have now is amazing, right?
Yes.
Because they're empowering you. So
Yes.
speaking of everything that you're doing right now, I see why you have that natural glow. Because I was earlier, Nico and I were listening to a podcast about strategic planning, and it always depends on your environment. Just being in an office job, or nothing against an office job, but you have been in touch with nature since you were young. And they say that when you are out there in touch with nature, being grounded, that also helps you plan things or even strategize, whether it's your life, whether it's your career. And every time I speak to you, or even Yona, because plantita din yan, I think I need to start really,
Yeah.
really taking tips from the both of you. Though you being intentional about understanding your situation and the opportunities has great power because you do have a story to tell, right? So being such an inspiration to entrepreneurs, to help them improve the digital content and marketing. How do these things affect and influence yourself as a person, woman, and also a mentor for others? I know you touched on that already, but maybe you have something to add.
Um, I actually wanted to to inspire more people, that they can do what they love to do even if it's not really related to what you finished.
Yeah.
And what better way is to kapag if may mga shows, I invite people na just like me who finished or who graduated on a different course, and then they're teaching, for instance, online teaching, online English, what do you call this, they're teaching for kids online. So it's really different from what they have graduated on. So I invite them to watch our shows, or to even have an idea na do they want to be a virtual assistant. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
at some point, naghahanap pa rin sila ng, what do you call this, yung extra pa, like a sideline, for them to earn more, especially if they're single. So pag I have a lot of friends na nawalan din ng work, hindi sila maka-work outside. So I am inviting them na maybe this virtual assistance thing is an opportunity for you. I have my best friend located in Davao, or in Mindanao, I mean, na she has 3 kids then, and she's teaching. So teaching in a university, and she's looking for a sideline where she could also write. So I'm just telling her na maybe you wanted to be a virtual assistant. Kasi marami na nag-virtual assistants. They just don't know how to start. So I'm just helping out sa mga ganong bagay. And as an introvert myself, I know a lot of introverts na very creative then, but they really don't know where to put their creativity to. They do arts, they post poems. So I just tell them maybe it's something that you could earn from. Na marami kasing online talaga, online platforms that they could submit their artworks or something like that. So parang ganun. I just give suggestions if they want to. So that's how I help. Sa bahay naman kasi yung husband ko kasi I influence him kasi ano siya eh, he's a freelance videographer. So he does video editing din. So in times like this, wala din siyang work kasi mahirap mag-shoot outside. So right now, we just go to online, naghahanap kami ng work for him para sa video editing. So something like that. Hindi ako yung tipo ng tao na ang daming connections. I have my small group of friends. Doon ko sila yung inuuna ko na i-influence na pwede talaga mag-work in the comfort of your home. So yun.
Well, just speaking it into the existence, your husband is hired by a lot of people right now. Diba, Yana? People are hearing you, so just keep manifesting that. I think that's the power of it all. And this is a question, Ariane, that we always, I guess, Yana and I always ask this when we look at the mirror. How do you juggle everything? Personal life, work, business, or even your plantita life. How does that all fit in your pie?
I breathe. It's really important. When I wake up in the morning, I make sure that I spend time with myself first. So, even kahit hawak ko yung phone ko, basta sa akin lang yung oras ko. Kasi when everybody wakes up, ayan na, kagulo na. So it's my time to work naman. So hindi naman lang ako pinapansin. So how do I juggle? I just take one step at a time. Kasi sa totoo lang, in reality, if you take everything and you think that you can do everything by yourself, you'll not survive. You'll definitely not survive. So when I see them, I hug them. When I see them, kumusta ka na? Anong ginagawa mo? So ganun lang. And then I go back to my work, and then I go to the kitchen, I take some tea, something like that. Simple things na ginagawa ko sa bahay, I just take it one step at a time. And then when it's time to put my kids to sleep, then it's me time again. I can watch all the movies that I want. So it's not really balancing, but it's really swaying into the reality na you can do naman what you want to do in life, just as long as you do it one step at a time.
Yes. Beautiful. Look at those beautiful children. And of course, our life coach, Kimmy Lou, is tuned in, is very proud of you for even sharing that yes to breathing Dao.
Yes.
And
I learned that from Kimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank
all
you.
of us.
Yeah, all of us.
All of us.
That's like one of the beauties of the Wellbeing Boost program, right, Ariane, that you got?
I was
Actually,
really thankful for the opportunity.
While we're there, are you able to share with us what was your favorite part of the Wellbeing Boost program? I'll just add that in.
Yes, go for it.
Sharing, sharing the opportunity to share with other people and have a conversation. Kasi sometimes when you work from home, wala kang kausap eh. Diba?
Yes.
Na problema mo sa bahay, hindi naman problema, pero someone that hindi mo kilala, pero masasabi mo lahat ng gusto mong sabihin. So that's an opportunity for me to just dump in yung feelings na yun. So yun. So that's what I enjoyed.
Yes. And that is one of the aha moments of Ariane, guys. So make sure you ask Ariane what the Wellbeing Boost is. I mean, Yana and I can share with you guys, but please do. I just want to plug real quick, follow Wellbeing Boost program, because we are proud facilitators, Yana and I, and Ariane.
Ariane's a proud graduate.
Yes.
Yes.
Twice.
True. Twice.
So what other things have you learned during your career, that surprised you, Ariane?
I learned na kaya ko pala. Yun eh. I didn't think na nung grade school ako na kasi sobrang daming ideas. Yun yung problema sa akin na hindi ko alam kung paano ko i-release yung ideas na yon. But through the job that I have right now, through this career, I was able to just dump it in.
Yeah.
Na mag-create ako ng something out of that ideas na yon. So yun yung pinaka-learning ko talaga. Every day I learn from the people I meet, even in social media, kahit hindi face-to-face. I learn from the posts I see, the videos I watch. So, kasi part of research yun eh. So yun, I learn from the people around me. So, yun.
And of course, like kanina, we talked about how there's so many people going through the same challenges. Whether you're a parent, whether you are, just graduating from high school, or you've graduated, what would be your advice to those who want to pursue the same as you, has an amazing degree, but also has a passion, right? What would be your greatest advice to them?
Cliche as it may seem, yung sinasabi ng iba, just start. Totoo kasi yun talaga. Kasi sa sobrang daming plans, kahit sobrang dami mong plans, if you don't start from somewhere, you won't get anywhere. So, kahit sabihin ng ibang tao na hindi mo yan kaya, just start. Kasi if you have the passion, the love, and that perseverance, you can really do it. Nobody can stop you. Totoo lang.
Yes.
Kahit na somebody would really talk to you behind your back na, ay, si ganito. Matapos ng master's yan, ano ba yan? Nagpo-post lang ng pictures ng anak. Lalo na yung sa single moms.
Yeah.
Yung sa mga young moms na priority nila yung anak nila. Tapos sinasabihan sila, ay, ang bata pa niyan, ano ba yan? Pero kaya nilang buhayin yung sarili nila. You have to be proud of yourself. Kasi yung ibang tao, ang ganda-ganda ng estado mo sa buhay, but they're really not satisfied with their lives. But you as a mom, me as a mom, even though it's hard, I'm really satisfied with my life. Kasi I can still provide for my family while doing something that I love to do ever since I was a kid. So yeah. So there.
I love that. I want to add to that because it's something that I've heard just recently. You talked about passion, and this is such a great advice, is that always remember, guys, it's passion over perfection. That could already give you the inspiration to start, like what Ariane just shared here. So
I mean, I also add to that as well, like, it's also about and I wrote about this, it's also about being resourceful. So you may not have like everything that you want to have everything ready to be perfect, right? And we always strive for that perfection, but I like what Marfe just said, it's just about that progress that we're really after. And if we're able to just have a look at what we have, starting from within ourselves, and then just starting from there, we really can build something amazing. And we turn to the people that are around us, and then see what kind of help. And I think sometimes if you just put your hand up, you'll be surprised as to who will actually be there to help you. So what a beautiful, I think that is such inspiring advice, right? Like I feel so kilig. Like I feel so happy.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just a crybaby.
it's good. We always
Okay
are
lang
told
yan.
this. Kimmy always says to us that tears is good. It's actually us just flowing and letting our body just do what we need to do.
On national online show. I'm
Yes,
crying.
yes. This is reality show, guys.
International
This is
pala,
the real
international.
deal.
Yeah, exactly. Well, for you, Ariane, what's next for you? What do you think you've got planned in the next? However, what are you hoping to achieve in the
After
near future?
after this, I will watch a movie. I'll take everything slow kasi I tend to to look at the future. Ganun ako eh. Kaya ako Girl Scout, lagi ako handa. Ganun yung
Mm,
mindset ko. I always
Mm.
wanted to plan and plan and plan. To the point na I get overwhelmed sometimes. So, ang next sa akin is I just will take everything na kung anong binigay sa akin ngayon, I will savor it. Yun na lang.
yeah.
I'll just see what other opportunities na dadating sa buhay ko. And I just want to be with my kids and see them grow. So,
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank
Yes.
you. My goodness. Well, did you want to promote anything or invite anybody to anything that you might want to share?
so I just want to invite you to my movie coming next week. No, 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 no.
I thought she was serious.
I was like, oh, oh my god.
No, I had one movie back when I was in college. So I was chosen as
Oh
an actress for a short film that
wow.
won
Wow.
first prize. Without even talking,
Oh.
yeah. I
You'll have
just
to
use my
share that with
eyes.
us.
I don't know where it is. I have to find it. Pero yon, it was an opportunity. Pero I just want to invite everybody na please follow EVS, Empowered Virtual Services, because it's really a platform for everyone who wanted to be a virtual assistant, or even when you are a virtual assistant right now. Because through that platform, we could actually help you start, just start, di ba?
Mhm.
Can actually
Mhm.
help you start. And ayun, abangan niyo yung podcast ni Miss Yona na dadating. Very, very soon.
Yes.
It will really help you grow as a VA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank
So
you
much
so much.
happening.
I know. Ariane, you know that I think the world of you. I think you're not only an amazing mom, but I think you're just an amazing human being. And so thank you so much for sharing your heart with us today and sharing your journey with us. You truly are an inspiration. Because I think one of the things that I really love about you is that you really do wear your heart on your sleeve, and wherever you can and whenever you can, you try to help people. And so, I appreciate you. I appreciate all that you do, and I see all that you do for your family as well. Okay, and it does not a day goes by where we don't appreciate what you do. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, you are definitely a superwoman, Ariane, and I am honored also to be your co-host on Coffee Break.
Yes.
So watch out for that, guys.
Oo nga pala.
Ariane and I have amazing topics. So the last one was, the being a magnet of mindset and attracting the positivity. So just like that, if you want to get to know more of who Ariane is, I would suggest you reach out to Kaya Services and also Empowered Virtual Assistant, because it truly shows what the support system or the team that Kaya and also EVS has. So grateful for you, Ariane, for finally joining us on Moms Know Best. You made it so special today. And what happened to Yona? Yona, you there? But we just, on behalf of Yona and I, as you can see, Yona is right here. And Ariane, thank you. Thank you for being such an inspiration to everyone. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in on Kumu, Salamat po, and everyone on Facebook continues to be an inspiration to Yerna and I, and of course our guests. So I guess it's you and me again, Ariane. We'll see you in the next episode of Moms
Moms know best.
Knows Best.
Best.
Oh, you're now. I'm a new co-host. Thank you.
Thank you.
God
Bye.
bless.